Good morning. Oh, goodness. It's just after 9. Saturday morning. It's about -2 or 3 outside. I know this because I just went outside. I'm actually a little overdressed. I'm feeling a little warm here because I just got the paper outside. The paper from the driveway. Hi, Julia. What's up, sweetie? No major stress overnight? Julia and Floyd had a little bit of trouble the other night. Not last night, but the night before. I know this because I heard about it and then I rescued someone. I don't know because I don't know what happened because this all went out in the middle of the night when it was dark. But around 4 o'clock, I was sleeping as usual, and all of a sudden this incredibly loud noise of something thumping, running, woke me up. And I went, what the hell? And something was coming into the bedroom, and it was coming around the bedroom. So I flipped over to the foot of the bed, reached down, because it was obviously a cat with something attached to it, and was talking to the cat and stopped the cat at the foot of the bed on the floor. So I'm reaching down to the floor and got the cat to stop, and then got whatever was attached to the cat to separate from the collar, which it was obviously attached to, and took the thing, carried it into the living room, turned on the light, and it was the register from one of our heating vents. So the cover. And I'm going, okay. I put it down and in the living room and went back to bed. The cat was, I don't know where the cat was. I didn't know where the cat went. Later on, I heard the cat under the bed. So it felt like that was Floyd because she doesn't have thick plush fur like Julia has. So I figured that it was Floyd. When I got up in the morning, I saw that it was the register from here in the kitchen and put it back. Then I walked across the living room and parts of the register fell. I kicked parts of the register, so it had fallen apart when it was pulled out. Like everything else in our house except this room, it's all old and won't get fixed until it gets fixed. So these registers and whatever are just old stuff from when we bought the house. So this thing is now just covering a hole, but that's okay. And that's not the point. I didn't see Julia at all that morning. I did see Floyd. Floyd seemed fine. So I think what happened is that Floyd's collar got caught when she was sitting on the register to get heat. They love sitting on those registers. And she pulled it out when she was trying to get away, and it chased her through the house into the bedroom. And where I finally stopped her. Meanwhile, Julia was around, and some monster came into the bedroom and scared the living daylights out of her. So she ran upstairs and hid until my husband got up later on. It was traumatic, because even last night she was a little spooked at new things and stuff. So even though I imagine it happened to Floyd, Julia was also affected by this. She had no idea what it was, so she never even saw what it was. Floyd at least knew that this big clunky thing was chasing her, but that I stopped it and it was okay. Julia just knew there was a huge and a frightening noise. So that was not a great night's sleep, but I survived. You survived, we all survived. And now everybody's forgotten about it. So that was that. And that was Thursday night. So that day I then went on to, really? No, that was Thursday night, exactly. Then Friday came along, and normal day Friday. Everyone's going, so when are we going to get the results of our tests? And I said, next week, when all the tests have been run. That's it. My stomach is rumbling from the coffee. Why didn't I make a video yesterday? I have no idea. It just didn't work out. There was no swimming Thursday night because the pool was fouled. And when I don't know. I was really tired on Thursday because of the running up and down the stairs at the church. Not exercise that I'm used to anymore, that kind of running exercise. Will you stop rumbling? I've just had breakfast and poured my coffee on top of breakfast, so I'm digesting. You don't hear any of this anyway, it's just me. Yes, so Liz, yes, the pool was fouled. I always figure, I know, I never ask, but I know. There are no children in the pool before me. My lane swim happens right before the aquafit. Senior ladies doing, exercise in the pool. But they would not be the problem. The problem is the people who come before the aquafit ladies. And those are... I should look on the schedule, but I think they're handicapped, disabled, challenged, mentally challenged people, I think, have some sort of a swim, because I see them changing as soon as I get to the pool, before I get changed, and while the aquafit ladies are in the pool. So these are the people who are slow and, so they take a long time to change, and I ran into them. So I figured that's who fouls the pool. Not popular with me, because I, brave the bad weather, the bad roads to make it there. I really should phone them ahead and say, is the pool okay? But how many times do I go and there's nothing? So whatever. The school has finally set up a texting system whereby they will let us know, and any students know, if the schools are closed. So Snow days will now be texted to me. Yes. Because I really thought the other day, Wednesday night, that it was closed. Halfway there, I went, oh, I forgot to check the website. But it wasn't, so it was cool. But anyway, texting, much better. And I think that's it. I've got to get to work. Going to my daughter's place this afternoon. My husband is making apple fritters to take along. So that'll be fun. I told him we have to see the kids before Christmas. And so we're doing that. And that's it. I've got to stop this stomach rumbling by standing up. Ta for now. See ya.